Hello and welcome to Spooning with me, Mark Wogan. We are here in Corrigan's Mayfair in the chef's table. It's lovely. And I am joined, as ever, by a very special guest who will be trying the food that they think they love and the food that they think they hate. And as ever, I will be blindfolding. Yes, I've got one of the best jobs in the world. I get to blindfold people of note and force feed them food. But this week, who is my very special guest? Well, Johnny, the producer, has written one of his very special introductions for our guest today. Are you ready? She knows the bad boys. She rocks broken heels like nobody else. And yes, she shared the stage with Beyoncé. And now, with her brand new sushi book, Seaweed Sid and the Sushi Squad, out to buy thanks to Yutaka, please join me in giving a very warm welcome, a very cheeky hallelujah welcome to Spooning with Mark Wogan, singer and actress, Alexandra Burke.
Oh, that was lovely.
Thank that man over there. He wrote that.
Brilliant.
He likes to weave it together. He does like to weave it together.
Done is what I said.
It was nicely done. It was nicely
Very
done.
nice.
Now, I want to go back to the beginning because that's where
Okay.
we always start at the beginning.
Yeah, that's good.
And what I need to know is this, right? Because obviously through mum, you got your singing chops.
Yes.
Did you, through dad, get your cooking chops because he was a chef?
Right. That's a very good question. I have to say, probably yes. And now,
He's a cook.
I've got to say, I don't know if I'd call myself a cook. I think I'm very average, quite basic stuff, right?
But if
But
you're doing it,
I love
you're a cook.
Yes. Okay, that's nice. That's okay. Okay, we'll take that.
You're taking
we'll
part,
take it. Yeah.
you're a cook,
Yeah.
you might.
And I love baking as well. So here we are. It's quite therapeutic for me. But my mum could throw it down in the kitchen.
Really?
She could make something out of absolutely anything in that cupboard and she would never go wrong. So my mum did have a sensational skill when it came to cooking.
That is a skill you need as a parent.
I think
For
so.
when you, especially,
Yeah.
how old are your kids now?
2 and 3.
Yeah, you see, when
Yeah.
they get older,
Yeah.
you will have this thing. They will walk into the kitchen and, "There's nothing to eat."
Oh gosh.
And then you have to just go, ha ha, excuse me.
Oh.
There you go.
If I can
that-
get
that-
to that day.
Just practice.
Okay,
That's what it-
I'm
like
gonna
anything,
keep practicing.
It's
'Cause
the,
at the minute,
it's the
they're not the
10,000 hours.
Yeah.
But,
right.
But one thing you didn't have to practice at and you always had a natural talent for was singing.
No, I had to practice.
Yeah, no, we all have to practice, but you
You
didn't, people didn't go, no, you shouldn't.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
fair enough.
You're wasting
Yeah.
your time, Alexandra.
Yeah,
You
what
haven't
was-
got a note in your head.
The voice is like, I think it's changed so much over the years. But when I say that, I'm thinking back to a time when I remember when my mum had me listening to, caught me listening to a lot of pop music.
Oh dear.
And then she was like, right, this stops now. You're only listening to Whitney, Mariah Carey, Dionne Warwick, you name it, all the greats, right? And she was like, stop this pop business. Let's get back to the roots. Let's get back to soul music. And I never forget when she done that because she was like, I don't want you singing, like having a poppy voice. I want you to be soulful. And I was like, okay, right, fair enough. But I love pop music.
But I'm like you, I love all music.
Yes.
And that thing of,
Yeah.
but it's like with food as well. You have your music that will be your classy dish.
Yes.
And then you've got your sort of guilty pleasure.
Yes.
Who's your guilty pleasure?
Okay, so
I'll tell you mine if you tell me.
go on.
What I will sing and
Yeah.
what I sing out loud in the car,
Yeah.
right, which nobody should ever hear,
Right.
right? And what in front of my wife I will act out. Do you not act out the song? Do you ever do that? We do. I do that at home. Everybody thinks I'm insane.
And I actually do it in the car.
Yeah.
Driving. We kind of act crazy.
Yeah.
In the car when there's no kids and we've just got a moment to just be wild. That's our
So people
wild
are driving on going, you won't believe what I've just seen.
Yeah,
in the car
and
next."
trust me when I say my partner Darren, he gives it some.
Yeah,
'cause
so do I.
Really desperately.
Well,
wants
my
it.
wife is a performer as well, but I give it more than her
Oh,
in that environment.
okay, right.
It's like, I think like that, I feel like we're compensated
Okay,
for the fact
fine,
that we're
fair
not
enough.
the
Yeah,
performer in the
yeah.
relationship.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Yeah.
So for me, Kelly Clarkson.
I love that.
I
though.
love Kelly Clarkson.
Yes, I love that, and I love her. She's brought.
Because of you. Anyway.
The arm just went as well.
Oh, air grab.
Do you know
It's all about the air grab, isn't it?
Guilty pleasure, air grab when he's in line. Who's my guilty pleasure when it comes to singing in the car? Because we sing like Darren's got a lot of rapping that he'll do in the car, but little does he know he actually has a voice. His mum's a singer as well, right? Anne's a singer. And he will say to anyone, I don't have a voice, Alex, stop that. And I'm like, you actually do, like you're in tune. He desperately wants to be.
My wife very kindly says the same to me.
Does he? Oh, but she's being serious because you might have a voice, you know.
I did sing at our wedding.
Did you?
Yeah, I sang Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl.
So you have a voice then?
I can hold a tune.
There you go. So you have a voice then.
Yeah.
You definitely have
In
a
the
voice.
same way that you are a cook.
There we go. Thank you.
Mm.
Okay. And I'm not too bad in the kitchen. I'm not too shabby in the kitchen.
I
just...
Well, you strike me as...
time.
You've shown a lot of evidence over the years of what can only be described as grit.
Right.
You know, and you don't take on a kitchen if you ain't got grit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're
And,
right.
you know, whether it's, you know, SAS to Who Dares Wins, which I have to say, your series best one.
Oh, thank you.
You know.
Oh, thank you.
Because
That's
it was
hard, man.
Yeah, no.
It's hard.
But
That's
but
hard.
what I found interesting about that, reading about that, sorry, we've gone off on this tangent. But what I found interesting about reading about your experience on that was you learn an awful lot about yourself.
I did.
But were left with a little bit of trauma after it, which
Massively.
I found extraordinary.
Massively.
Rather than that thing of, I've done that, I've found out something about myself.
Yeah.
It's almost like I found out something about myself and I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Like I'm better than I thought I was.
Well, it's more for me. I found my worth and realized my worth quite quickly in that week. Got to the end of it and I was like, oh my goodness. And there's certain things I cut off and made decisions about in that moment as soon as I got my phone back. And I thought, if I don't act now, it's never going to happen. That was the greatest part for me. And then also, I stopped looking for things that didn't serve me. And then I found Darren and I had my kids.
Beautiful.
And actually it was one of the best experiences for me doing that course and doing it for women because I was the only woman to win the course. It was three of us that won, but the only woman to pass, sorry. I had to do it for women out there as well.
I remember that thing and, you know, and like people who you really thought were going to win it because like, you know, James Cracknell.
Yeah.
Now.
He's amazing.
But a friend of mine was in the boat with him.
Right.
And when he talks about how James Cracknell trained,
right?
Like James Cracknell didn't think he trained unless he'd thrown up. You know, he's like
militant. Yeah.
You beat it. That's all.
Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, look, but
you know, you were there at the end, James, for various reasons. But James, you know, wasn't
I remember
there.
when he did say, "I'm done," and I was really upset because I was like, "You could have got to the end for sure."
Easily.
But I think for the mental part is really challenging. Physical is, you know, is something else, but the mental part of it can most definitely be a challenge. And I think anyone that's done that course would 100% agree the mental's harder than the physical.
But that's the thing, isn't it? You can look the part, but are you the part?
And that goes. I mean, that goes for a lot of things in life. Yeah, but it's about training the brain to do so, not just SAS, I'm talking about in life, full stop. To do what you want to do in life, you've really got to overcome that. Yeah. Because that will stop many people, don't you think?
I refer to it in a very rude way. It's my inner, not very nice person, not very nice word, who has never told me the truth in my whole life about anything.
Yeah.
But on a bad day, it's the first person I listen to.
I see, yeah.
You know that thing where you go, you wake up and go, you're like, actually, what am I talking about? I've got a phenomenal life. So they're just going to get on with it and get out of the way and not miss the joy.
Yes, and it's so funny. I know we're going off a little bit, but I'm going to mention this. I saw my friend yesterday. It was my sister's 40th birthday. I saw my friend passing. We were doing our nails. My friend was passing and he looked so stressed.
Good nails, by the way.
Thank you very much, darling. All for you.
Phenomenal, mate.
Thank you. Yeah. And they're actually mine. But anyway, and long story short, my friend was like, look, life is really coming at me fast right now. I'm exhausted. And I went to him, name 3 things you're grateful for. Like, just name them.
I do it every morning.
And I said it to him, do it. And I actually said 5 things. And when I took it down to 3, I said, look, start at 3.
Starting easy.
Start easy. Name 3 things you're grateful for. Every single morning you wake up. Know that you are blessed. Know that you've got your life. You've got your children. You are blessed. And don't forget that. It's so easy to forget the good things that we have in front of us and our lives because life does get in the way sometimes.
I'm getting a whole spiritual vibe off
that. Babes, trust me, I go for it. Yeah.
But do you know what? Somebody said something to me a while ago, which kind of changed that whole attitude towards a spiritual path for me, which was, what's the opposite of faith?
The opposite of faith?
Certainty.
Oh, I love that.
We all try and live in certainty.
I love that.
And that's a waste of time.
Yeah.
So you might as well, trying to be certain about.
Oh, I see what you mean. But I do love that's a thing because you can't be certain about everything. Yes, but I love that when you put that into that sentence, it's actually, you should say that to everyone.
All right. Come over.
You have to say it to everyone.
I'll do it once we've done this.
Think. Yeah. You've got to make people think in life.
Think. And question.
Oh, I like that. And I'm going to take that, actually.
And encourage. Well, no, the other favourite one that then the same person hit me with afterwards was, because I was like, all right, but how do I retain any agency in my own life if I'm just surrendering to a faith and all this kind of stuff? Yep. And they went, Well, it's hope, isn't it?
That's what I was going to say. It's
And,
hope. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And then I went, oh yeah, and then they followed up, yeah, but without entitlement.
Okay.
And I went, oh, I'm going to have to stop talking to you.
Well, I always had this saying, and Cheryl Kate gave me this saying on X Factor, actually. And she always used to say to me, always, no expectations, just high hopes.
Yeah.
And I've carried that with me for 17 years.
Expectation, the thief of joy.
Yeah. Go.
But I mean, you went through that and you discovered something about yourself.
Yeah.
That you had a strength, that you had a bit to you that you've been ignoring.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yeah.
But I mean, there is nothing like your chosen industry to feed the other side, is
Yeah, I get
it? And particularly as a woman, for it to feed that other side, because other than maybe someone in a boy band, a solo female singer is so commoditized if they allow themselves to be. And every single one who achieves a level of success goes, right, now I'm going to do it my way. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Are you, how far into that phase of your career are you where you're doing it your way?
I think I'm fully there.
Yeah.
How
did that start?
Well, if I'm completely transparent, like when we were doing the first album, it was all, I had contributed so much to it. And weirdly,
with no credit.
Sadly.
That's the
thing, yeah. But my diary was out. I was given inspiration of things that I'd gone through with past relationships, friends' relationships. I was given so much inspiration to these songs. And yes, cool, no credit for some writing, whatever. It is what it is, and it's a sad thing. And I've never spoken about that, actually. But
that's what I suspect.
Yeah, it's sad.
But you don't have, my point is, and sorry to interrupt, you don't have the vocal talent that you have without all the other component parts. So the idea that you would remain a puppet, essentially, didn't seem right.
Well, I just kind of feel like our year was different. And when I say that, I don't mean to sound like cliche, because
there was a level of talent in it.
You couldn't call the winner. I personally think you couldn't call who was going to win our year. No way. They had some favourites out in the press.
Once you did the Beyoncé thing, was there any kind of, there was no failing after that, was it?
But that was the finals. But I mean, way before that, it's like you couldn't call who was going to win.
No.
They had their favourites every single week. The bookies had their favourites and stuff, but you couldn't call it. And I think for me, going into the first album, it was. I'm so pleased. What I'm trying to say is that my mum was like my pocket rocket, right? She was in Soul to Soul. I come from a big,
amazing,
and unbelievable, and single woman, 4 children, trying to put food on the table, clothes on our backs, and actually having her in my back pocket going, Alex, this is what's going to happen if this happens, and here's the advice, and blah, 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 but make sure you always stay true to yourself, blah, blah. I had my mum. So what I'm trying to say is coming from that kind of reality TV show, and then having my mum, who is the person that I would, confide in and speak to and get advice from, no one else had that. If anyone, you walk around and you meet artists and you say to them, well, who's someone that's in your life that you can confide? They're going to go, oh, my manager. Well, that manager could leave you one day.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's my PR or whoever. It's my lawyer. It's my best friend. Your mum's a different level. Do you know, that's what I mean. Is mummy was a different. I don't know how to put it in words. I was so lucky to have a mother in the industry. That was always there. And God bless her soul, she's not here now. But then you take moments from that. Like right now, opposite me sitting there is a man I met on the show, who is now my manager and my friend. 17 years later, that doesn't happen nowadays. You don't have that in your lives.
Because didn't you turn down a tour with, or have to turn down a tour with Beyoncé?
So I had no music at the time.
Right.
So when I got given that beautiful opportunity,
you could have winged it.
I could have.
Yeah. If I do a couple of your numbers?
But yeah, could you imagine? But the thing is, what the way that it works is that you win that show, X Factor, it happens, and then you have to go off and record an album.
Yeah.
Like, because you're coming back the next year, and then you've got to perform, and you've got to get that ready. I never forget, I was doing like 3 songs a day, writing them, recording them, perfecting them. Sometimes 4 or 5 songs a day. That's a lot vocally.
Yeah,
I got shipped off to LA, and that was it. Oh, it never held out like towards the end because I then had to go on vocal rest because it's a muscle. If you fatigue it like any muscle in your body, the consequences are you need to rest. But that's because I'm a workaholic.
Yes.
And that's because I chose to go, I'll be in that studio day and night. Like, I know I'm going on here, but Strictly, when I got Strictly, right, I never forget when they said, all we require from you is, right,
Yep.
as a contestant,
what is it?
right, 12 hours a week. I went, I'll give you that in a day. That's exactly what I was doing.
Yeah.
But I'm just showing you the level that I work at, right?
You were
I
probably
take
one of the
things very seriously.
You were probably one of the few non-professionals who drove the professionals mad, because a lot of people, but a lot of
Oh, hi.
a lot of people's sort of experience on the show is
Yeah.
like they're really tough on me, and it's like, yeah, they're professionals.
Yeah, and
So
I
therefore-
wanted to be professional so badly.
Well,
But I was
well,
I
was
was
it 30
desperate.
Sorry, 32 tens in the series. you
Did
got?
I?
32.
Well, you're like my
32
brother.
tens.
David, my brother, would know all the answers. Like I don't. I just have a great time.
32 tens.
That's amazing. But I have to say, you couldn't get me out of the studio.
Right.
You couldn't get me out of the dance rehearsal studio. Like I was forced to go, Alex, you actually need to rest or you're going to injure yourself. That's the kind of conversations I was having.
But your experience of it was very positive, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, it was tough because I was going through a really tough time at the time, family-wise.
No, but in terms of the show, given all the controversy around the show at the moment, or previously.
I had ups and downs on the show.
Yeah.
I had a lot of ups and downs on the show. But my personal experience when I was on that dance floor, nothing else mattered.
Yeah.
Those 2.5 minutes was magic to me.
Well,
my escape.
it's like you were saying about baking. It's that thing of, if you are a busy person, a tenacious person, that kind of thing. I find if you get something that occupies your hands, your brain goes,
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
just like,
This is
okay.
This is it, and this is why I like to cook. This is why I like to bake.
Yeah.
You know, I've done Bake Off,
Yeah, of course I do.
and I won it.
I know.
Which
No,
I don't.
no, but this
I
is
won
this.
the blind challenge. Sorry, I've got to talk about this.
No.
Brilliant.
No, but I'm just thinking. No, but the whole thing with it is like, SAS Who Dares wins, Strictly,
Yeah.
Bake Off, oh, and X Factor. I mean, you ever thought just, I don't know, just doing something badly, like going into the jungle maybe and going after a week, going, no, I'm done actually.
Don't even know if I'd get the Jungle Babe because I'm so scared of stuff. They wouldn't even have me on there. I'd be
That's
worthless.
exactly why they'd have you on there. Do you not remember
I'd be worthless on
an
there.
ex-fellow spooner, Natalie Appleton? Do you remember her on?
I don't remember seeing them on there, like watching
Oh
it
my
properly.
God, she was
She was
unbelievable.
amazing. Oh, you
No,
see what I'm saying?
no. I mean, amazingly funny to watch because
really?
everything was horrific to her.
Listen, everything's horrific to me when it comes to bugs. Oh God.
And strangely, she was exactly the same on this show.
Really?
Yes, spat the food out. You know,
I'm wearing white, you know. Did I make the right choice? Oh God.
it's going to be delightful.
Okay,
don't
I
worry.
hope
In fact, do you know what? So I've got your fetching smug blindfold here. What
So,
do you feel?
You know,
What
I'm
do you?
Jamaican descent, right?
Yeah. What are you saying?
Don't expect me to take anything spicy. Because people expect that from me. And they go, but you're from Jamaica. You can take spicy food. I go, yeah, I don't want any spicy food. Thank
Actually,
you very much.
one thing I wanted to bring up
It's
with you.
quite hard for me
Right.
because then I need to drink loads of water.
What is wrong with that?
What do you mean, what's wrong with it?
Mayonnaise.
I'm not a fan.
How can you? What in life is not improved by mayonnaise?
Well, it makes me feel sick.
Well,
It
that's
actually makes me feel sick.
all right.
mayonnaise.
I'm going to pull something out. That
Oh
make you
God!
happy.
And my kids eat mayo, and my partner Darren loves mayo. I just can't bring myself around to it. Like he dips everything in mayo. I'm like, what are you doing?
I mean, my brother-in-law Henry,
Yeah.
he does over condiment everything.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And
It's
I'm
actually
there going,
annoying.
oh, so disrespectful
Yeah, it's
to the
disrespectful.
cook.
Right, that's what I think.
I think you'll find
That's
it
what I
doesn't
think.
need an extra 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise,
Or
my friend.
ketchup. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I
And
agree. Yes,
Susan,
yes.
when we met, I
Yep.
broke her of a very strange habit she
Okay.
had, which was mayonnaise with a pizza.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Why would you do that?
I mean, she was also vegetarian as well when we met.
I'm
Not
confused.
anymore.
Oh, she's not a vegan anymore? Oh, you changed that? Oh, you were like, it's happening.
No.
Okay. You want to marry me? You've got to get with it.
Yeah.
Right, get with the meat.
Yeah. But
Lovely.
also, that
As long as it's been cooked for her,
Yeah,
she'll be fine.
exactly. She gets great food all the
Make
time.
me some meat, darling.
Well,
Ooh.
shall we do a spoon?
Spicy meat.
I mean, I think we might. Are you all right with taking this on? I mean, you know, the makeup is, but you know, they're special. They've got little
Darling,
scoops in
I
them,
couldn't
so they
care
don't.
less.
Okay, good.
I'm one of those people where I go with the flow.
Okay, good.
Apart from if you put mayonnaise on my plate and chilies.
No, no. The one thing I can promise you is
God.
there's none of this
Good, man.
in your.
Right, okay, wonderful. I don't like mayo. What is with mayo and me? I'm like,
I own me.
Mayo and me. It's a tune. It's a new tune. It's my new tune. Right, am I putting this on now?
Yes. Pop that on, and it's time for your first spoon. All right. I've got something here.
Yes.
Which I think you're gonna love.
I don't believe you.
But you know.
I think you're meant to say that.
No, but look, I like it. Open wide.
Oh my God, you actually feed me?
Yeah. It's
Is
a
it
trust
small?
exercise.
Is it a smallest amount?
Look, we've been talking now for what? Anything up to 15 minutes. You don't trust me? Come on, open wide. There we go. Now, tell me about the flavours. No, hold on. Don't pull that face. It's early to pull that face. You've barely tasted it. It's nice, right? You're getting a little bit of warmth. What flavours are you getting? I mean, you could let us in on the secret.
Hold on, there's a big amount you put in my mouth, you know. There's definitely chili in there.
Yeah.
What meat is it?
Well, you've got to guess. I'm not telling you. The whole point is you can't see it and you guess.
Are there peas in there? Like edamame?
Sort of, yeah, but close.
Hmm.
But what would have been because obviously you're here to talk about Seaweed Sid and the Sushi Squad, which is about kids and getting them to cook, right? But what dish from your childhood would you be potentially eating?
Chicken and rice.
Yes, there we go. You can get the blindfold off now.
Oh!
No, that's. You see now, I love that. I cook that a lot.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
For your family.
Yeah.
That's
Which,
actually really nice.
you know, as an Irishman, might be a contradiction because it is so that's jerk chicken with rice and peas. Yeah, really quick. I'll give you the recipe.
Please, can you?
It's really quick, that.
So that's actually one that's really, can I be honest, great for children. Because it wasn't overly flavoursome, like in the sense of overbearing.
But the thing is, you can temper it. So even if you get it wrong...
Are these ginger peas?
No, they're black-eyed peas.
Black-eyed peas. What's the ginger peas? What do they look like again?
They look a little bit more like a bum.
So yes, okay. Right, because these peas...
Yeah.
It's rare that we'd use them in rice and peas at home. So we use the bigger ones.
Bird's eye? Petit pois?
No. I'm talking about childhood, growing up.
Kidney beans.
That's it.
Kidney beans. But I just think they're nice.
They're lovely.
Well, because the kidney bean, you see, the thing, if that sits for too long, I mean, but if you leave the kidney beans too long, they go a bit powdery.
Yes, and it changes the rice texture as well. Sometimes exactly. I feel.
Whereas they retain a little bit of that.
Right, but also I love this chicken because it's not too spicy at all.
That is my own jerk blend on that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I'd love to know. You know why? Because I would love to start cooking more of our traditional home cooked meals when I was younger and stuff, but. My granddad was the proper cook as well at home. Obviously my mum. And then dad's never around really. He's always working. So he hasn't shown me how to do jerk chicken. But if he'd done it for us, I couldn't give it to my kids.
Yeah, because it's too hot.
It's too overworked, too spicy. Yeah. It's delicious, of course, but it's too spicy. Flavoursome is great for us, but not for the kids.
Well, that's why I didn't go heavy on it, because you didn't, when you fill out the questionnaire, you didn't actually put chili.
Yes, but did I write jerk chicken though?
No, you wrote chicken and rice.
Yeah. So have you tried brown stew chicken?
Yes.
So that's kind of what my granddad used to cook, more towards the brown stew chicken. And then he'd do it with sometimes rice and peas, but sometimes mainly plain rice because we all pick out the peas sometimes as kids. Terrible, weren't we? We'd give anything to have that meal again from him.
You did that at my mother's table.
It'd be rude. Yeah. It's actually really rude. My mum
Get out of here, little cur.
This is great.
Well, good. So,
I thought you were going to put, I thought you were going to put in my mouth. I'm not going to lie, something drowned in mustard. I was going to die.
No.
I thought, please stop putting loads of mustard in my mouth because I'm going to die.
Although there is another spoon to do.
I do trust you though.
Yeah, well,
I actually do trust you.
Can I have
that for lunch?
Yeah. Well, I can reheat. The nice thing is that reheats.
I know.
Now look, you have. I was slightly thrown by your guilty pleasure, which you put as dates wrapped in cashew butter that you get from M&S.
Right. I'm going to see my tip. I've got a whole.
Can you show me these things?
Right, I'm going to show you my dates.
We couldn't find them.
No, you got to cut them in half and then put the cashew butter in.
You make them yourself. Oh right. Well, we got the date.
Sweet, and they're the ones that I You're so kind.
Sit down.
Oh my goodness.
But you also
You're way for me, babe. Oh,
well, no,
that's
Johnny.
really
To be
sweet.
fair, Johnny got those ones, but I got you other stuff because you then went down the M&S treats route,
I know, I love it.
which
It's
is
really bad, isn't it?
which is, oh my God, that's a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Which for me
Yeah.
personally
Well, go on.
ends
Stop
here
it.
with the pretzel
Right,
fudge,
ain't tried them. Open them. Come on.
which is
Let's go.
unbelievable.
Oh my God, are they new?
Yeah, have you not
Yes,
tried
right.
these?
Can I tell you why I probably
They
haven't
are-
tried them?
They honestly, your orthodontist will help
Oh,
me. But
well,
they're
that's all right.
phenomenal.
Listen, let me tell you why I haven't tried them. I
Mm.
don't have a lot of sweet stuff in my house.
No.
And we come from a family of diabetes, sadly. Triggered through pregnancy, and obviously then that hopefully goes. And I never got it, but I'm
Wow.
a stickler for health. But I say to Darren, we do
And
5
monitor.
Yes, and but I also say you've got to have balance. This is my balance today.
80-20.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree
80-20.
more.
Because otherwise
It
life's
says
a
90.
miserable experience.
But yeah.
91.
90.
90-10. Okay. I'm going to change your life with that. How good is that?
Can Nathan have one?
Yeah.
You won't have it.
Knock yourself out.
You need to try.
Well, now the other things.
Are we taking them home?
Yeah.
Oh, for us.
Now
Nathan, they're wonderful.
your guy.
Let's not offer them out, darling. Darling, they're for us in the car.
Now listen, you've got the other one.
Oh, you are fasting. Well, when you break
You're
fast
fasting.
out.
Nathan's fasting. What's he doing?
That's okay. He's going to break it till
Don't-
one. Yeah. We usually do intermittent fasting, but it's all right.
So do I. I'm OMAD.
I'm
One meal a
seeing
day.
some treats. Are you?
Yeah. Now this is we're following the pretzel route,
Okay.
right? Because Claudia, who is also an ex-spooner
Mhm.
and from Strictly,
Mhm.
she says she can't get through Strictly without those.
I mean, it's long days, darling.
Yeah.
I can see why.
Pretzel covered in
Because
chocolate.
they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that also for me? Are you guys all right? Because you're being very generous.
No.
Oh,
Then I thought,
darling,
that-
they're all right. but
dusted
you,
almonds.
yeah, but you missed the trick here.
What have I done wrong?
Pecans, the blonde pecans.
Oh, you mean these?
Mate, I'm so happy! I'm so happy with life!
And I said, yep, there we go. Yep, wait.
That's yours.
And then, no visit.
Give me your dates, honey.
Yeah, but no visit
Yes,
to M&S would be complete
Without?
Percy Pigs.
of course. Oh, you're just so lovely.
But given your, I got you the ones with the third less sugar.
Well done, because that's the one. Those are the ones that I eat. You're so nice. Did you actually get this all for me?
Yeah,
Because
that's
it's
all
going in
yours.
me a bag, honey.
That's
I'm
yours,
not
yeah,
giving it
that's
back.
it.
God bless you all.
That's
Thank
it.
you for a lovely interview. I'll see you soon. Oh my goodness! Thanks.
Hold on, you're going nowhere.
No, I
'cause we've
can't
still
go
got to
anywhere.
talk about your book that
Yes.
you've done in conjunction with Yutaka.
Oh, it's
All right.
amazing.
So tell us how this came about, because obviously some of the stats
Yeah.
around kids cooking
Mhm.
and that kind of stuff. Now, I've got them written here. Hold on. So new research
Yes.
showed that 9 out of 10, 89%
Mm.
of British parents say classic cooking pastimes are falling by the wayside. That breaks,
It breaks my
my
heart. Yeah.
heart.
As a new mum, it breaks my heart. Yeah.
Over half of parents want their children to develop a more adventurous palate,
Mhm.
because that kind of whole thing of kids growing up just eating beige,
Yeah.
beige, pop ping
Mhm,
cookery,
mhm.
it's got to stop.
Yeah,
We,
yeah.
So you have got involved with Yutaka and
Yeah.
you've done Seaweed Sid and the Sushi Squad.
I know. It's
So
brilliant.
tell us about this book.
Well, let me give you the one confession.
Mm-hmm.
I contributed a very small part to this gorgeous, beautiful book because
Not unlike a lot of the chefs who come on this blog, though. So you talk about their books, and I feed them
'Cause
recipes from their books,
well,
and
let
they've
me-
got no idea what they're eating.
brilliant. I love that.
Same.
Well, at least I'm honest, because what this is about the children who have done all their
Yeah.
amazing recipes and
Well, that's what I
ingredients
liked about it.
made by kids for kids and families. Like, you can't go wrong.
Mm.
My one at the back, we won't talk about Cousin It, but it's fun. But when I was doing the workshop with the children and they were actually creating their recipes and actually drawing out their illustrations and stuff for the book, I was
Well,
so
you've got all the
blown away.
illustrations in
Yeah.
the book as well, which I love.
I was absolutely, and you got pictures of the workshop as well. But I was blown away by how much the kids got involved. It was messy, it was free, it was all so much fun. Like, And that's what you want in your kitchen as a family with your children. You want them to just be unoffended by anything. You want them to go in, guns blazing, making food and making good choices.
But touching what they eat. I mean, obviously
Absolutely.
wash your hands before, but
yeah.
touching what they eat, getting involved, working
great.
with the produce, seeing where their food comes from. That it
Yes.
doesn't go, it doesn't come out
from that. Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
unless,
exactly.
of course, it's a pretzel. And
that's okay if you want a little treat. But the thing is, making better choices when it comes to health. Like I said to you earlier, I'm that person who wants to encourage my kids to eat healthy and to make good choices because they're only 2 and 3. So what we give them right now, I think, paves the way.
Well, I think also it's the other thing that I always, when Harry was little, I always cooked his food. I did it in batches.
Lovely.
Stuck it in, when he was
Yeah.
going onto solids, stuck it
Yeah.
in ice cube trays, did all that.
I get everything fresh.
And that thing, he's now got a palate where, at 3, he was eating mackerel. He was,
Right,
and
you
that
see,
kind of
this
thing.
is what I love.
He was the kid when we were on holiday, was eating the sea urchin out the sea.
There you
that
go.
kind of stuff.
And that's the same with my children. Like if you offered my kids juice, they wouldn't even know what that was. They'd have a little taste and their faces would change.
What's this?
They love water. They literally cry for water. They're going, Mummy, I want water. And those are the choices they make.
Yeah, you see,
Fruit
the
over
interesting thing is
chocolates.
with the water, though.
Uh-huh.
My son also drinks water,
Oh, yeah.
but will only drink bottled water.
Oh, really?
Yes, because
Interesting.
he's a very privileged middle class.
Oh, okay.
guy.
Oh, you're dead.
That's all.
Only you're allowed to say things
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, okay?
It's my fault.
You're a baby.
It's my fault. But I was drawn to Sushi.
Oh, right. Yes. Can we have a look at that one
so
then,
this
please?
was sushi that looked like pizza.
A pizza.
Now
yes.
I went online, right, and you can get all the ingredients in this book.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't I just look at the page?
Yeah.
23.
23.
You can get all of these ingredients online.
That's brilliant. It's just brilliant.
To deliver to the house. So look, you can get this sushi roll kit from Yutaka as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I got all of the ingredients to this. I made this.
You did.
I made this.
Brilliant.
And I stepped out of the kitchen for 2 seconds and the cat was licking it. And I didn't have time to make any more. And that's why it's not here today. So blame...
Oh, you're kidding. That's...
Regular listeners will have heard me complain about the white cat at home before.
Right.
And it's continued to be the bane of my life.
Okay, that's a shame. But at least you attempted to make one of the recipes, which is actually really lovely.
Well, I was just drawn to that. I mean,
yeah.
Well,
why
I don't know if you know...
time for any reason, huh?
Well,
Let's
because
show
my day job
right.
is I have home sliced pizza.
Yeah, okay, right. But you want a little friendly ghost?
Have you never had home sliced pizza?
Listen, I have had home sliced pizza.
So look, there's the how do you say that? Sushi.
How you said it, darling.
Easter.
You say it, express
Sushi.
There you go. Yeah.
So look, there's yours. Did you actually make that one?
Yeah, I did.
You did.
Yeah. It was really cool. I think I was the biggest kid there. Look, let's show it to the camera because here's the pictures of us at the actual workshop. And I definitely was the biggest kid there. But it was just lovely to be surrounded by joy in a room where kids were so happy getting involved and really taking part. And like there was one kid that was there that was like, actually, I'm not sure how I feel about sushi, but now I really want to try sushi because I'm open to it. And that's just coming from little kids.
Yeah, but people might accuse and say, oh, Mrs. Sushi is very middle class. But any kind of cookery that you're getting children involved that has a kind of assembly line element to it is a really great thing. I mean,
I agree.
Even if it's like getting them to make burgers or the other one is their own chicken nuggets.
Oh, I've not tried that yet.
Yeah, because then it's proper.
It's really,
good.
Yeah, of course.
Then, because you're preparing the chicken, you get into the various things, and then.
Oh, I should really try that.
No, that's nice. That's a nice one to do.
Okay, yeah. Well, eldest is
not
3,
near the hot oil though. Not near the hot oil.
Not.
No.
Well, my babies are so tall. I've got to be really careful.
This warms my heart. Because what it does is it gets people thinking about encouraging their children to cook.
Absolutely.
So that is a very good thing.
Oh.
I've got one more spoon.
I would love to try.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Because you're very good at what you do, darling.
Because you're not getting out of here without trying it.
No, of course. That's why I'm here as well, darling.
Put it on.
But where's the glass of wine that goes with the meal?
All right.
What are we saying? Mine's champagne. Can't survive.
Ruinart Blanc de Blanc.
Oh my goodness! How'd you know that?
Because you wrote it in.
Okay, yeah. You really do read.
No, hold on.
You do read everything.
I'm actually slightly
Oh my God.
Darren Brown-esque.
You should have just said that's actually my. I would have believed you because I'm that
No,
foolish.
it's my wife's.
Oh my God! I need to be best friends with your wife.
We're running out of time.
Yes,
All
come
these
on.
people are
No,
waving their hands at us. We've got to go. We've got to go.
Good, man. We're all good. Everyone
Right.
just run. Where's my napkin?
Hold on.
Ooh.
Another napkin, Johnny.
Yeah, just in
Thank
case
you,
because I'm wearing white.
Here we go. There's your
In
napkin.
trouble.
There we-
Thank you.
Right. Here we go. So, I'm going to put that over here.
Right. Listen.
Yeah.
Your first one was amazing.
Well, you know, who's to say this won't be? Maybe your palate. Who knows? But here we go. Oh, right. I'm going to put my hand under this one. Here we
Oh
go.
my God,
Open
this is
wide.
soup.
Open wide. No. Open wide. There we go. Might want to bite that off. I can catch it if you want to bite it off. There we go. Put that over there. What have we got?
It's actually really nice. What is it?
I mean, quelle surprise. What are we getting? Textures,
What
flavour,
noodles?
noodles-ish. Think more.
Spaghetti.
Yes.
Oh my God! It's spag bowl.
Yes, of course it is.
Oh my God! My fave. Oh, I love it. Oh my God! I was like, this is delicious. Oh right, babe, that's for lunch.
Now listen, I've got.
I love spag bowl.
I know.
You understand this?
You have talked quite extensively about your
Darlings.
spaghetti bolognese.
Oh my God.
Right? And what
That's worth breaking your fast, guys.
there we go. You see?
Very good. Well done, you.
Which would you have? This or this?
Oh,
Now, that is quite a traditional spaghetti bolognese.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. It might have stuff in it
like
that, you know.
that I don't tend to eat.
Yeah.
Like what? Pork.
Yeah.
You're lying.
No.
It's delicious.
I know. Not loads. Not loads. Just
I can get past this. It's okay. I can get past it. I haven't had pork in like over 15 years. So traditional is beef and pork mince.
Yeah. But all that
It's
has
very, very good.
all that has is the beef, and then I just do a little bit of finely chopped, just to flavour it, pancetta.
So why? Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But how comes? So yeah, because mine don't taste like that.
Well, because you
disagree.
put ketchup in yours.
I have added ketchup in
Don't
mine.
ever do that.
But then,
Instead of
I
ketchup,
start-
can I say something
Yeah.
else? No. Marmite. Spoon of Marmite.
yeah,
Put a spoon
okay.
of Marmite
I'll
in.
take that.
Mhm.
How comes as well? Some places just don't use pork then,
Because people don't like it.
but because I think pork does add significant flavour to anything.
It just adds
does.
depth to something like this.
Yeah. So you would prefer it with pancetta on
Yeah.
top,
Yeah, well, no, just cooked into it. So
right?
what I do is I cook the pancetta off.
Yeah.
Right. I then take the pancetta out, and the
And use
pancetta
that-
fat,
Yes,
I will
yeah,
then
yeah.
sweat the onions and the garlic and that
Okay,
sort of things
okay,
into that.
fine, yeah.
And then everything else goes back in.
Which is not bad.
Yeah. But the first one I ever learnt to
Yeah,
cook
that's
when I
really-
was
that's-
working at the
Mate,
Neil.
I've not had pork in 15 years. And it does make me want to feel physically sick because I said no pork. But
Well, I mean,
it's not that it's taste.
I just.
It's
it-
my experience
it-
I had.
Look, I
So
was
it's not,
naughty.
you know.
I was naughty.
Yeah.
I admit that.
Yeah.
And I apologise
Yes,
for being
yes,
naughty.
yeah.
But
It's delicious.
I just think it's just a kind of. It's just.
And
you-
when's the last time you had it with just beef?
Oh, don't know if somebody
Yeah,
else
see.
cooked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Because we get our beef.
But
right?
how good is that?
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. We get our beef from the local butchers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we always get our meat local because we just like to support businesses
Yeah.
as well.
And also, it's better for you.
But but their beef is spectacular, and I think that when I cook with their beef, there's depth to our like lasagnas
Yeah.
and our
No, I get-
bolognese.
yeah,
and stuff.
because it's properly looked after.
Yes.
It's not that kind of supermarket out thing, and the minute you cook it, you're looking at all this kind of liquid coming
yeah.
out of it, and
yeah,
you're
yeah,
thinking,
yeah,
what?
yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
But meat should be a treat.
yes, it's a
meat
treat. For us.
shouldn't-
I used to be vegan. Can you cope?
You know, I mean,
I used to be vegan.
I have another business. I make
Yeah.
vegan food.
Yeah, yeah. I used to be completely vegan. I went back to meat when I fell pregnant and was anemic, so I had to go back to red meat because they were like, "We're going to put you on supplements." I was like, "No,
Yeah, but
I'll go back to meat
Well, also so
and spinach and
time.
things like that." Yeah, yeah. I just would
Well,
rather
we had
eat healthy.
Tim Spector on recently. Do you know? You'd love Tim Spector
Oh.
if you haven't read about Tim Spector.
No.
Professor Tim Spector.
Right.
I'll tell you which books to have.
Yep.
But that thing of 30 different plants a week.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
People go, I can't do that.
You can.
Of course you can.
You
I can do it in one meal.
Yeah, you
In
can.
fact, we had Tim on and we did 50 different plants in one dish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this Seaweed
The
Sid
winner.
and the Sushi Squad, in conjunction with Yutaka, is a very good entryway into getting your kids to cook. And we really do need to get your kids cooking, because otherwise they will grow up eating ultra-processed food, and we're going to have a very, very unhealthy next generation. And
but it's people like us that need to
our
keep
responsibility.
talking about it and make the change.
It's our responsibility.
Yeah.
But I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
You've been such a great guest.
Aw,
You've really been up for it. I'm sorry I cooked your pot, but I wish you every success in the future.
Thank you very much.
You know, what's next for you? What are we doing next?
So I've got Christmas in Southampton. That's coming up next.
Yes.
Back to recording my album.
Yeah.
Playing Captain Hook at the Mayflower.
You're Captain Hook.
I'm playing Captain Hook.
I like that.
I know, it's cool, right? Jennifer Saunders actually done it at the Palladium, so they're rewriting the script for me to do it in Southampton, which is going to be fun.
You like to kind of
do different things,
and also follow an icon, because also fellow Spooner Beverly Knight.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You Sister Act, and you know.
Well, yeah, I done Sister Act first, actually, back in 2017.
You did it as the
16.
Yeah, you did do it first. Sorry, what was the one that she did first? And Bodyguard. That was it.
Yep,
Bodyguard.
Yep.
Yeah.
And actually, we've both done such amazing roles, Bev and I. To be fair,
well, because you're both incredibly talented.
We're very lucky to have been given the great roles that we've been given.
But also,
in the industry. It's lovely.
Well, it's that thing of both of you have an air of people who know they're talented, but also know they're lucky. And I think that's so important.
It's nice to acknowledge your blessings.
Yeah.
You have to.
Exactly.
It's super important to me.
Exactly.
But that's next. And then also back in the studio and then doing some TV dramas next year.
I was going to say more drama.
I'd love to. Drama. Honestly, that is the plan. Because Curfew was such an amazing experience for me, and then do my movie.
Well, it's just nice to keep learning, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to, and you never stop learning. Yeah. One thing that
I have no idea what I'm doing here, for example.
Oh, you do know. You're fine. Luther Vandross always had singing lessons to his dying day. Yeah. Because he always said you never stop learning.
No.
Yeah.
And we have learnt today that Seaweed Sid and the Sushi Squad is a good book, and you should buy it for your kids. I have learnt that Alexandra Burke is a phenomenal individual. Okay? But that is all for this week. Thanks to the team here at Corrigan's Mayfair. Join me next week when I will have another very special guest who will be trying the food that they think they love and the food that they think they hate, blindfolded. Now, if you like what we're doing here, you can follow us across all your social media platforms by searching Spooning with Mark Wogan. We're also available wherever you get your podcasts from, and on the Virgin YouTube channel, should you wish to see myself and the glorious Mrs. Burke in, you're Mrs. now, really, aren't you?
Well,
sorting almost in glorious Technicolor. Also, I am on Virgin Chilled Saturdays 10 till 2 p.m. and Sundays at the same time. But until next week, stay beautiful.